All right, so I was thinking yesterday at work, as I was watching the movie It, in the TV that they have for us, very kindly put there for us. Um, how the mind is kind of susceptible, and how this mindset, this high school mindset, uh, kind of prevails on you after high school. Um, my work in general and the attitudes that the colleagues have with each other are very, very high school mentality. Not very mature, very gossipy, and set up for um, misinterpretations, literally. So I was watching this movie, and something that caught my attention about it is that the kids, when they were grown adults, they would still remember some certain events that they experienced when they were in high school. And these events were related to either maybe betrayals, maybe some dismissiveness, maybe some victories or defeats in their lives, and how they marked them, and how they kind of reaffirmed in their mind a fear that was already existing there, which is a representation of the clown and the thing itself, it. Uh, Ergo. So I was watching the movie and I thought it was kind of ridiculous, kind of exaggerated, and how this could become um, something to talk about. I actually laughed of the clown and how he told them that they would lose their minds, uh, but they translated literally in the Spanish dubbed version, right? Perder sus mentes, lose their minds. I now, looking back to it, would see that maybe it is true that certain traumas and certain events in your life make you change the perception of things in general, and they cause a conflict in your soul, and it can instigate a prevailing behavior, maybe undesired. And the key is try to find it out and heal it, and understand that the events are not definite, um, statements of what life should be and what things should be. Not because certain people uh, were a certain way and they experiences this thing make them this other name, and so on. So, or maybe the opposite, right? Not just because a person has the opposite trait on their lives, um, of character, a trait of character, are gonna make you this other thing. And not accepting tax in itself, to condemn you. I guess maybe rejecting condemnation would be the best uh, way to summarize it. Rejecting condemnation, uh, based on the event, based on what happened, because sometimes what happened, it's not a product of what you are. Things can happen because of other factors, the influence of other people, or maybe even the will of God, the intervention of God. And that's okay. That doesn't make you anything else. You're just you, and whether you deserve or didn't deserve what happened to you, it doesn't change what happened, but it doesn't define you either. And you have to move on and keep going. You have to let it go and forgive yourself, and being willing to embrace yourself as you are, and be willing to see things for what they are. That ultimately will give you more benefits that may be cycling in your mind and in your reality, wasting time of how things could be. Maybe what happened to you is just a product of your time, or your environment, not of who you are. So don't change who you are. Maybe just change everything else but who you are. And God will help you. Okay?